Hi Tubies, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a cauldron. This is one of them cheap plastic ones. You can get it like Walmart, all those places. Amazon has them, I think, a lot of the craft stores. But they just don't look good enough. If you are a subscribed member, welcome back. If you are not, please consider subscribing. And for lots of different ideas that I do with gardening, ponding, crafting, Halloween, different things I collect, strange things that I do. So, okay, on to the cauldron. So we're gonna paint this, and I've seen a lot of people online do the painting of it to make it look like it's rusty and old, and then they use some people use the oatmeal to make it look like it's bubbling over. So that's what we're going to do today. And we are going to mount it in the yard with bamboo. And I already painted the bamboo sticks black. You can get them at any, hardware store. Sometimes they only sell them in the summertime at Walmart in the garden section. They're the big long sticks. You could also use PVC pipe. Or trying to give you guys some ideas if you can't get a hold of them, because I couldn't find them, and then I found them in the back of my shed. I was like, I have 3, thank goodness. You could also use, wood. Just paint it black. Nobody's gonna sit there and inspect that it's round or square or whatever. This is just fun. So make your yard look spooky. So we're going to do that, and we're going to hang it from there, and we're going to have lights underneath it with the fire. And I've seen a lot of people do these online with the fake fire underneath with the foam. So we're going to try that. Everybody's doing it. Let's try it and see if it's actually something that works with the lights in it and paint it. But I did get this witch, this really ugly witch. Okay, I don't like my witches to be ugly. However, we're going to redo her. I got her on Amazon for $15, and the reviews were pretty bad on her. For $15, I was like, I can do something with this. And for 15 bucks just to have this part, I thought it was a good deal. Now I see they raised it to 20. Who knows? But seems like that happens when you start buying stuff. But she actually talks. For $15, this is crazy.
Happy Halloween!
Hands are kind of crummy, so I'm thinking we could put fake nails on them and paint them. Lil, come here. And we're gonna paint her face. We're gonna redo her makeup and stuff. And I figure like this: if the painting don't work out, because I'm not a painter, if it don't work out, we could just paint her face green. So, but I mean, she has kind of a cute face with the nose and the eyes and everything. And I even don't mind her eye color so much. She's even smiling. But I think they really did a bad job with her makeup. It made her look like a trampy witch. Is that a thing? It is now. But so if you want to like check this witch out, this is September 2020. So if you're watching this, it'll be on there. I don't make no money. I don't have an affiliate account with Amazon or anything like that. I'm just doing this for fun. So it's what I enjoy doing. With the whole pandemic stuff going on, I'm home a lot now because my business got shut down. So this just gives me something to do and share with my experiences with you guys. So, okay. Well, I also got the sticks done. Now, keep in mind, she does not have any legs, no body. There's no body to her at all. Just the head, the dress. But I just thought it was for $15. I couldn't go wrong. I couldn't pass that up. It was stupid. The bad reviewers, I think they just don't have a sense of imagination or something. They expect too much for such little money. These these are the bamboo sticks we're going to use. As you see, I already painted them. And they are, I'm 5'3.5". They're all different sizes, so I'll probably cut them down to the same size. And then we're going to teepee them out and hang the cauldron in the middle. So, okay, let's get started. I'll zoom this along for you guys so you don't have to watch every single step, because it's going to take me a few days. And I don't think you want to sit here for 24 hours watching a video of me doing the cauldron anyway. So we'll zoom it up and I'll speed things up a bit for you guys and explain what I'm doing step-by-step process. Okay, let's get started. Okay, to paint the cauldron, you're going to first want to put black paint on it first. There's a couple steps you want to do to paint the cauldron. So we're going to do the flat black first, then we're going to do the oatmeal with the modge podge. And then after that, once it dries, then we're going to paint it to make it look like rust. So let's get started. First, I'm going to drill the holes in the top for the chains. So we got to figure out where we want them. Black paint from Walmart. 97 cents. Okay, you're probably asking yourself why I did that. That's so that the oatmeal, Modge Podge, and other paint will stick to it, because it's not going to stick to the original coat. So, okay, we're going to let that dry. I just got the premium decoupage. It was cheaper than Modge Podge. You want to do more Modge Podge than oatmeal. Why are we doing this? To make it look like bubbling stuff that came over the pot. I'm designing it because everybody else did the same thing. I'm not gonna overthink it. Okay, that's what it'll look like. It's crummy. But you want it to make it look like it boiled over, and so you want to catch it in handles, stuff like that. See? Make sure you get the tops. And now we're going to let that sit for 2 hours and dry, and then we're going to go back over it with some more Modge Podge so it sticks. Alright, let's hope nobody gets into it while it's drying. It needs it. Heard rumors that the chipmunks like it. I don't know. So I'm going to burn some sticks so we can add it to our little fire that we're going to make. Our big fire. So I'm going to burn some so that we can use them. Okay, so while we're waiting for our cauldron to dry, do the base fire. Make sure you use gloves with the insulating foam, because if you watch my pond videos, it gets stuck all over your skin, all over your clothing. Stuff's brutal. So a lot of people use cardboard. I wanted something stronger, so I was rooting around in my shed, and the kids don't use the boogie board no more. And after they see this video, they're going to want to use it because I used it. So I'm going to use this. And it's big enough to set under the cauldron to make my fire. So, I'm going to take these off. Spider. I hate spiders. Alright, I'm going to spray paint it first. Black. That's why you should use gloves when you spray paint. lights down first and make sure you check them to make sure they work. I already did that. Make sure your lead is out. So I'm gonna make this my back. Shake up your foam really well. These are gaps and cracks foam, GE. It's Walmart's generic. I wasn't spending a ton of money on this. I already know that this stuff isn't that great, but I knew it would be fine for this. Oopsie. Alright, well the wood was still hot and I didn't let it cool, and it burned a hole right through the bucket into the torch. Alright, now we're going to let that dry for a little bit, because as soon as you touch it, it falls. So we want to let that dry just a little wee bit. Okay, time for spray paint. I have red, orange, and black. So you don't want to spray on too much, because then it'll just drown out the lights. So you want to do like a light mist. Second coat of Modge Podge without the oatmeal, just to keep it from... Okay, let that dry for 2 hours. Okay, now we are going to paint the cauldron after we did the decoupage and the oatmeal. It's pretty dry. There's a couple spots that are damp, but I can't wait forever. I gotta get this done. So I'm using the apple barrel from Walmart, them 50-cent paints. I'm using the pavement black. And then I have the apple barrel nutmeg for the brown. And then I got this off of Amazon because I was doing something with a copper look. And I have a whole bunch left, so I'm just using that. It's called Liquid Metal by Sargent Art. It's acrylic paint. It is copper. But if you go into Walmart, they have all them copper colors for 50 cents. Just get that. It doesn't have to be anything special, just something, you know, that looks like copper. Because we want to try to make this look like an old copper cauldron that has rusted and is faded and old. And we're also, when we do the green, so I bought spring green and lime green, the apple barrel, and marsh green, because I wasn't quite sure what green I would want for the bubbling over effect. So I'm thinking maybe a couple different greens to get the darks and the lights in there. So I got some foam brushes. Foam brushes. They're cheap at Walmart. You can actually get them anywhere. Okay. So I'm figuring I'm going to kind of give this a rough edge, tear some of the foam off, just give it a rough edge.
drilled tiny little holes there. Oh, that chain is very thin. It's looking good.